welcome to my space here. This is going to be grounded guidance, a guided meditation for grounding to the earth and embodying connection. So what I'm going to do today is take you on a little adventure to the Divine Mother's womb space. So I would like you to think of the Divine Mother's womb space regardless of your sex, right? Because men don't have wombs, but if you are male, really working with this aspect of your feminine energy, right? So kind of just think of it like whatever you felt while being carried by your mother are, the first feelings that you ever experienced. So we carry these for our mother. So whatever our mother is feeling while we are inside of her is an experience we'll carry around. And this is kind of like our energetic womb. So if our mothers felt any sort of like distress or fear, and this could be passed down from generations that we're not even really conscious or aware of, but we all have this energetic womb, and it's just this space that we can kind of drop into energetically and feel a sense of support, connection, unconditional love. And it's really kind of think of your womb, even this energetic womb, so keep in mind that it's energetic. I want to teach you kind of how to see through this womb, right? To see yourself through this space of unconditional love, so that you can come back to this practice at any time and kind of drop when you're needing some love, when you're needing some like encouragement, some compassion, some gentleness, come back to this space energetically and really kind of create this little energetic womb for yourself where you feel like you're wrapped in love, where you feel like you're just being cradled and held, and but also think about how like safe we felt, how weightless we felt in the womb too, right? So this world is heavy, and our lives can get filled with lots of heaviness, and we can feel lots of stress and tension and pain, and and this can lead to a lot of abuse of our senses. So I really want to teach you to come back to this energetic womb space within yourself, which you could also just think about like as the sacral chakra. So that's another good way of putting it, and kind of think of this like, I always think of the sacral chakra as like this warm, ooey gooey, like this like fluid, like beautiful energy of like caramely deliciousness. And that's kind of what I think of when I think of the sacral chakra, and kind of just coming back to this like sense of comfort and this sense of feeling like you're being held, right? And maybe you're in a position right now where you feel like you could really use some support, or you feel like you could really be held, or maybe you're grieving, or maybe you're just going through a really challenging time, or you're having like a dark night of the soul and you're feeling lost and you're feeling confused. That's perfectly okay if you're feeling those ways, if you're feeling sad or angry or stressed out. That's part of being human. So this is just one way that we can teach ourselves how to embody connection so that we feel supported, right? And I'm talking the more you practice this, the more you can embody this sense of connection throughout all your daily tasks. Like even like you don't have to approach your tasks from this sense of like constant stress and this constant like tension. You can really approach your everyday tasks from this place of mindfulness, from this place of presence, and it will bring so much ease, so much effortlessness into your life. And that's really the divine feminine energy, this energy of fluidity and flow and flexibility and surrender and acceptance, right? And what's the hardest thing to do? Accept ourselves as we are. We're taught to constantly critique ourselves and change ourselves and heal ourselves and fix ourselves, but rarely are we taught to just say, you're perfect right now just as you are. You are beautiful, you are strong, you are smart, you are powerful, you are brave, you are courageous, you are kind, like reminding ourselves of our great qualities. How often do we stop and do that? Probably not very often, but we definitely beat ourselves up every single day. So learning how to be gentle to ourselves is actually going to feel like a little bit kind of like work at first. It's like it's going to be easier to hate ourselves, it's going to be easier to critique ourselves and put ourselves down and compare ourselves, and it's going to be easy, right? Because we were taught how to do that. So kind of doing this new thing, like, wow, really loving yourself, really caring for yourself, being kind to yourself, giving yourself grace and compassion, that's going to feel foreign. And your body's going to reject it at first, right? Because it's used to feeling tension and stress and pain. So the more we practice this, the more we come back to it, the more it becomes memorized. And we just get to memorize that feeling of pleasure, that memorizing that feeling of joy and that ooey gooiness, that just feeling supported, feeling connected. And the more your body memorizes that, the more familiar it comes, the more habitual it comes. So it'll become easier and easier the more you practice it. Just like an instrument, just like a sport, you have to practice feeling emotions, right? How bizarre. Nobody ever taught us this, so. You know, we're just kind of taught that we're like victims to our emotions, and we kind of let them take us everywhere and anywhere, and we believe them as true. And you know, a lot of times they're just being triggered by past events, past memories, right? And that's what our body does, memorizes feelings. So our memories live in our bodies, and they're activated and triggered all day long until we become aware of them, and then we see that they're being triggered, and instead of reacting, we tend to respond, and we say, oh, you're feeling kind of angry today, you're feeling some tension and some stress in your body, how can I tend to you? You know, how can I make you feel really relaxed and taken care of and nourished and nurtured? And that's our divine feminine, and we can incorporate more of that gentleness, more of that nurturing, that nourishment into our lives. You know, we're incorporating more of that feminine energy that we've kind of been taught to push away, to neglect, that isn't valuable, that isn't worthy. And then when we start to see, like, wow, you know, like knowing more about my emotions and tending to my emotions and making myself feel good about myself and doing things that make me feel healthy and strong, these are really improving my life. You know, these are making me feel so connected again, right? And that's what we're missing, is that connection to ourself, to our emotions, to our feminine energy. So bring her back into your life. Bring her back. You know, and like you can do that through different little things, like connecting with earth and meditating, doing yoga, spending time with your body, creating, you know. And that could be in so many different ways. It could be in the kitchen, cooking, it could be baking, it could be, you know, knitting, it could be like drawing, writing, playing an instrument. So whatever it is for you. So anyway, let's go ahead and just get started with this meditation now that I've rambled a little bit, but I hope that you can come back to this anytime that you're feeling a little depleted and empty, and you need to just like fill your cup up. So you can go ahead and find a comfy spot, and I like to remind you to keep your spine up nice and straight. So if you struggle to sit up nice and tall on your own, then, you know, lean up against a wall, add some pillows, lay down on your back if you would like, or sit up in a chair or on a couch. Whatever is perfect for you, just get yourself comfy. And we're gonna just, you know, I like to just bring my awareness to my hands, like on my knees. And if you're holding any tension or stress in your shoulders, you can kind of just bring your awareness to your shoulders now and kind of let that go. And just set the intention, like I'm choosing to lay my worries down right now. Letting go of my doubts, my stresses, my insecurities, placing them all down right now, whatever you're feeling. And know that this time is truly valuable. So when you're not used to sitting with yourself and being with your emotions, you know, like we're not running away from them anymore, we're going to want to run away from them. You know, we're going to want to distract ourselves with our to-do list, or what we're going to eat later, or, you know, that conversation we had with our coworker last night, you know, whatever it is for you. Your mind's going to wander. And this is how we kind of discipline ourselves and say, come back. Taming that beast, remember? Bringing your awareness to your breath. You can bring your awareness to your chest. If you'd like to bring one hand to your chest, the other to your belly. We'll use this as an anchor to our bodies, so that when our mind wants to wander, we can bring our attention back to feeling our hands on our stomach or on our chest, feeling the heart beating in your chest maybe, the rise and fall of your stomach. And you'll just notice how often your mind is chattering all day long. And the more we begin to kind of come into our bodies and take a step back out of our minds, we see how habitual our thoughts are, how like repetitive, they just play on an endless loop. We're just kind of stopping the reels here. Continuing to focus on your regular breath, sitting up nice and tall. You can engage your core here, and I'm going to invite you to close your eyes. Mine have been closed already for a while, but I invite you to close them now. Just nice and gently. Just dropping into your inner world. How are you feeling today? What is going on inside of you? And whatever you're feeling is perfectly okay. This is where we get to practice being compassionate to ourselves instead of judging ourselves. And let's take a deep breath in through the nose. Your shoulders still, or shoulders down and back. Sitting up nice and tall and holding at the top. And exhaling into the heart space. Let's do a couple rounds of this. Breathing in through the nose. Holding at the top, shoulders down and back. And exhaling into the heart space. Kind of opening up the heart space with each exhale, if you'd like to imagine that. Kind of imagine this as a beautiful green color, right? Think of the earth, think of green grass, ooh, green, beautiful trees. Oh yes, or like the color of moss. Take another deep breath in through the nose. Shoulders down and back, and exhaling into the heart space to open it nice and wide. You might feel like a little relaxing in your shoulders. Allow this green color to kind of like drape over you. You can even imagine it as like an emerald color. Whatever color of green that you're imagining is perfect for you. You're the artist of your reality. Allow yourself to just be in this energy, connecting to your regular breath, bringing your awareness to the hands on your heart or to your belly. Just being still with this expansion of the heart space. Allow your heart to open. We're starting with the heart because in order to open up our womb space, right, we need to feel connected to our hearts. And if you're having any past pains arise here, any heartbreak, if you're feeling any emotional grief, anything that's coming up for you is okay. Allow yourself to just be with it, observe it. If you feel the need to release some tears, that's beautiful as well. Let's take another deep breath in through the nose. Holding at the top, and make sure you're expanding the chest there to fill your lungs nice and full of the air. Exhaling slowly and with control into the belly. Exhaling completely. Another deep breath in through the nose. Holding at the top, shoulders down and back, and exhaling deeply into the belly. Exhaling completely. And another deep breath in through the nose. Holding at the top and exhaling deeply into the belly. Exhaling completely. And taking another deep breath in through the nose. Shoulders down and back, and exhaling deeply into the belly. Allowing yourself to feel a little bit more deeper and anchored to your soul, to your body. You can kind of like to imagine like a yellow light here. It's feeling illuminated, connected to your inner light, connected to your inner strength, your inner courage, your inner confidence. Allow yourself to kind of like bask in this light. Like imagine like the warm sun kind of beating down on you. Allow your body to relax. Still holding yourself up with your core nice and tall. Shoulders down and back, bringing your awareness to your hands on your chest or to your belly. Staying connected to the body. Focusing on your regular breath. Now we're going to take another deep breath in through the belly, and this time as we exhale, we're going to drop into our sacral chakra and kind of create this energetic womb around yourself. So kind of allow it to form around you. However that looks for you is perfect. So taking a deep breath in through the nose, holding at the top, shoulders down and back, and exhaling slowly and with control deeply into the sacral chakra, the lower belly. Exhaling completely, allowing yourself to kind of imagine that womb forming around you. I'd like to incorporate those colors of orange and caramel and yellow, whatever is perfect for you. Make it a beautiful space just for you. Taking another deep breath in through the nose. Holding at the top, shoulders down and back, and exhaling with control into our energetic womb. Allow it to expand as you exhale completely, surrounding you with its comfort, its pleasure, with its joy. Its beauty. Taking another deep breath in through the nose. Holding at the top, shoulders down and back. And exhaling deeply into our energetic womb. Expanding even further to cover us just a little bit more. Draping us in love, connection, acceptance. Another deep breath in through the nose. Holding at the top and exhaling deeply into the sacral chakra. Imagine yourself weightless, at peace, and still connected. Think about that when we're in our mother's womb. We're still connected, but we're floating free as well. Let's take another deep breath in through the nose. Holding at the top, shoulders down and back, core still nicely engaged as we exhale deeply and with control into our energetic womb. And this time we're going to allow it to completely close if it hasn't already. I'd like to imagine yourself in this beautiful energetic womb you've created for yourself. And however it looks for you is perfect. However it feels for you is perfect. Allow yourself to feel held, to feel comforted, to feel connected. Continuing to breathe your regular breath, bringing that awareness to your hands, on your belly, on your heart. Just allow yourself to be here in your beautiful, beautiful body. If you're having any aches or pains or numbness or tingling or distractions or emotions, let them all arise, and then let them be. Come back to your breath, back to your body. You are safe in this body. You are safe on this earth. You are safe to express yourself fully and authentically. You are safe to live your truth. And remember, everybody's truth is different. Just honor your truth. And your truth is whatever you're feeling right now is perfect for you. Drop all judgments, all criticism, all comparison. And just kind of allow yourself to bathe in this energetic womb space where you feel whole and complete, supported, loved, nurtured, cared for. Let's take another deep breath in through the nose, holding at the top, shoulders down and back, and this time we're going to exhale into the root chakra. And exhaling with control. Kind of releasing any doubts, worries, scarcity, any lack, any fear. Draining it out here. You can kind of think of your root chakra as like a drain, just emptying it all out here. We're going to ground ourselves. Take another deep breath in through the nose. Holding at the top, shoulders down and back, and exhaling with control deep into the root chakra. Where the spine connects to the earth, allow yourself to envision, if you would like, your roots connecting to the earth, growing deep and strong into the earth. Taking another deep breath in through the nose. Holding at the top, shoulders down and back, and exhaling into the root chakra. Feeling anchored, grounded, safe, secure, stable, connected, protected, strong. Taking another deep breath in through the nose. Holding at the top, shoulders down and back, and exhaling nice and slowly and with control into the root chakra. Allowing your roots to stretch far and wide as you can imagine. Anchoring you to the earth, anchoring to your roots. Letting go of any past pain, any past trauma, any past mistakes, any past failures. Allowing your roots to anchor you, to support you, to connect you. Sitting up nice and tall. Bringing your awareness back to your regular breath. You can begin to like wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, roll your shoulders, roll your neck, open your eyes. And allow yourself to kind of just be in this moment. And the idea is to take meditation with you throughout your day. So I hope that you can come back to this feeling over and over and over again in the present moment and take this little slice of deliciousness with you throughout your day so that you feel supported and connected and loved and nurtured and infinitely supplied. So I hope this was helpful for you. I hope it was healing for you. I do pre-recorded personalized guided meditation. So whatever you're wanting to work on personally, and I would connect with your own guides and connect with you energetically to see, to tailor a meditation to you that would help you to move beyond any blockages that you're recognizing within yourself. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, I'll leave my information below and you can contact me through there. I hope you have a wonderful day wherever you are, and I'm sending so much love. Take care.